Okay.
Okay, so today we learned the root alternation, the bass alternation for different chords. We learned the thumb pluck, which the basic position for any kind of folk finger picking. The thumb is going to take the three bass strings, string 4, 5, and 6. Your first finger on your right hand, 1, 2, and 3, and this is the T for thumb. First finger is going to be on the third string. Strings are counted up from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So first finger on the third string, middle finger on, or second finger on the second string, third finger goes on the first string. And that's going to be your basic rule, probably for anything that I will teach you. And so then we learned the thumb pluck. And you want to make sure that your fingers are a little bit behind the thumb, so the thumb has its area to travel here, and your fingers have their area to travel here. Now I'm going to turn a little bit sideways here, so you can also see the fingers, when they move, they're simply closing. The motion should come from this big knuckle here, with a little bit of movement in the second knuckle, just to clear the next string, okay? You want to kind of go through the string. You don't want to pluck it up this way, and you don't want your hand to bounce. So come through the string, thumb, pluck, you're going to play all three strings at once. So, and then you're going to plant. By planting, I mean putting your hand back in that position, because it's fundamental to learn this position. Now, if you need to get if your thumb is kind of fighting with your first finger, then bend the wrist a little bit to get that thumb forward. Now the thumb plucks from this joint, from the big joint. You don't want any bending like this, okay? Just like you don't want any bending in this last knuckle when you're playing. This knuckle should just be firm. It shouldn't bend backwards. It shouldn't bend backwards. It shouldn't give as you're going through the string. It should just be firm. And like I said, I've had children and students that I would tape that, and they loved that. I would lock their finger in place. Kids love tape. Anyway, so the thumb, you're going to pluck all three, and then plant. Thumb, pluck, plant. Practice that on the fourth string for a while. Thumb, pluck, plant. And remember, if you practice fast and sloppy, what will you be? A fast and sloppy guitar player. So, go slow on this at first. And then try thumb on the fifth string. Thumb, pluck, plant. Thumb, pluck, plant. And then the sixth string. Thumb, pluck, plant. Thumb, pluck, plant. Then you're going to try and, after you've done that, then you can try and get the planting out of it, which is what we need to do to make music. So we're going to go thumb, pluck, thumb, pluck. So now I'm planting as I play my thumb. Pluck, thumb, pluck. But only do this after you've done a lot of the thumb, pluck, planting, and you feel real confident that you know that position. That you can take your hand, wiggle your fingers, put it in that position with your eyes closed, and put it right where it goes. Okay? Maybe not that confident, but you'll get that point. Okay, then you can make up little exercises, like you can play, like on the D chord. When we play a D chord, the bass alternation is going to be fourth string to fifth string. So you can practice fourth string, plant, fifth string, plant, fourth string, plant, fifth string, plant, or if you say the A chord, you're going to go 5-4, or a C chord, you're going to go 5-4, like that. So practice fifth string, plant, fourth string, plant, fifth string, fourth string. One thing I forgot to mention on that planting is, or on the plucking, I actually often will tell beginners to bring these fingers all the way to the palm. You don't have to do that so that you close your fist. It's not a fist like this, because you don't bend these knuckles here. But it's like this, with these straight these bent. So, as you get to playing it faster, you don't do that. But as just to learn the right muscle movement, that's not a bad idea at the very first. Okay, let's see. So we were doing, so right now we're making up little exercises. You could do thumb, pluck, fourth, and then fifth, pluck, sixth, pluck, fifth, fourth. I'm playing a little faster, but eventually you'll get it faster. So that's the thumb pluck. And you can use that on the one chord songs, on a D chord, bass alternation 4/5. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Or are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? Or what's the other one? Three blind mice, see, like so forth. So you can practice those. Then we talked about the basic of, we broke the pluck up into finger picking. So we're doing thumb, 1, 2, 3. And then thumb, 1, 2, 3. And again, I'm planting as I put my thumb down. Thumb, 1, 2, 3. So I'm playing the fourth string like I was playing a D chord. So you plant, thumb, play the first, second, third, plant, thumb. And if you need to, on this, if it helps, just do the full plant and then thumb, 1, 2, 3. But eventually you'll have to get that plant out of there to make some music. And then we did Father, I Adore You, which was, and we're just playing the root of the chord, so we're going to use a D, an E minor, an A7, and a D. And D is 4th string, E minor is 6th string, A7 is a 5th string, and back to the D 4th. So E minor, A7 thumb, 1, 2, 3, D. It's a little slow still. Father, I adore you. Lay my life before you. How I love you. And then gradually try and bring that a little faster. Father, I adore you. Lay my life before you. But don't get in a big hurry to get up to tempo, or you'll be playing fast and sloppy. Okay? Another one you can do is I Have Decided. This one's a little trickier. This one we're doing the bass alternation. So we're playing an A, full A chord, 5, 4, and you'll want to be able to play a little faster with this. Good. I have decided to follow Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. And it changes chord right in the middle of the measure on Jesus. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. I messed up on that E chord. There we go. Okay. Let's see. And if you get all of those down, and you want to tackle the pattern on Immaculate Mary, but we'll probably work on this next week, next lesson. But this is the thumb 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you can do the thumb 1, 2, 3 plant really good before you go into this, because here this arpeggio is thumb 1, 2, 3, and then your second finger has to come back all by itself out of the air, And same with your first finger, and then the first finger. And then you plant. Thumb, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Plant, thumb, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And when you get that, you can do Immaculate Mary, your praises we sing. Works for any 3/4. You reign now in heaven with Jesus our King. And on the G chord, you're on the 6th string. Ave, Ave, Ave Maria. Ave, Ave Maria. That ought to be enough for one lesson, I think. So you can hit that button.